So the chicken is roasted. We're going to place this into the stock pot. The water is heated up. This is going to create this awesome stock or soup base for the chicken and vegetable soup. We just take all the chicken out of these pans with the mirepoix, the carrots, onion, and celery. There's some garlic in there again, and a few mushrooms, just to add flavor. So that's the oven. This will go for as long as the time we need to roast these vegetables down. I'm going to increase the heat in the oven so the mirepoix, these vegetables will be roasted down and really dark in color, and it adds a lot of flavor. That's going to be the second base other than the stock that we have for the soup. It'll thicken the soup some as well. So these go in there. I have 2 bay leaves that I'll put in here to help flavor the stock, and some herbs that I'll show in one moment here. I'll leave some of the celery on there. And the corn goes in as well. 2 bay leaves. There's salt in here. I'll put in some cracked black pepper and coriander in this liquid. The bay leaves are in there. The corn. These are the corn pieces. Corn cobs cut into section into the stock. Whoa. Creates wonderful flavor for the stock and the corn. Do this carefully so we don't get splashed with hot water. This is probably going to be in this for about, this could be 40-45 minutes. And this will also tenderize the chicken and separate it from the bones, the flesh. This is sage, lavender, and thyme. Bouquet garni goes in there. Since it's a shorter period of stock preparation, we'll put it in this early on. Usually, if you're using herbs, if you're cooking something more than 30 or 45 minutes, you want to put the herbs in at the last 30 or 45 minutes. Otherwise, you'll just lose the flavor, somewhat lose the flavor of the herbs, or they'll burn. Especially if it's a dry recipe, they can lose their flavor. Burn up in the dish or in the stock. So this salt to taste. I'll add some more. Again, I'm using some Maldon salt, flake salt. It's a lot of water in there. This is a large stock pot. The mirepoix goes back in the oven. I'm going to put the oven up to let's do 485. What we want to do with this is cook it down to where it's really dark brown, creates that fond, and then we'll put it in the food processor. Add a little stock at the end to bring it back up after you bring it out of the oven, to loosen up the vegetables, and then we'll blend it. Put these in the oven now. So, I'm going to show. I have some butternut squash I roasted previously. It has salt and pepper, salt, and some ground ginger on there, not too much, and the butter. And I roasted to where it's still a little solid. We don't want it to fall apart or become mushy in the soup. I'll cube this and put it in the soup not long before the soup is actually finished. So we'll let this simmer and the mirepoix cook down.